profit while your hopes deceased. No vote can shift the iron hand. Revolt begins when you take a stand. You're not alone inside the cage. Feed your fear and burn your rage. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame. Refuse to play their wicked game. This isn't freedom, it's disguise. You bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath. They feed you slow with silent death. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. sky, no sun to rise, just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs, cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold, now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows, only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need. Skies were blue, now stained with sin, digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows, no future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on earth, but killed the womb that gave us birth. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows, only silence where the river flows. We burned the told. We ate the lie, we drank the curse. Now Eden bleeds from every vein. Shadows over Eden, hiding scars, built on bones beneath the stars. They sell salvation, forged in gold, but paradise has long gone in the judgment shade. I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save. Just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. In the judgment shade, I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save. Just questions echo in the Do you hear me, ancient voice? Was damnation always choice? The gate is shut, the time is gone. I face myself and I am none. In the judgment shade, I rise through the ash, reborn again. No more tears, no need to bend. From shattered soul to broken glass, I found my truth through the My fate